Hi everybody, I wanted to show you a little bit around Family Connection so you get kind of used to what it looks like. This is, when I talk about Naviance, this is what you see in Naviance. I get to see all the reports and stuff that I can pull from Naviance and all the information that you put in here, but this is what you see as a student. I'm going to use Sierra as an example here, so thanks Sierra for letting me show people around. She hasn't really done anything in hers, so we're not going to see information that we shouldn't see, but um, she's an example of a 12th grader. So you can see here that I have assigned everybody tasks to do, right? Everybody's got tasks assigned to their particular grade level. So since Sierra is a 12th grader, she has this. But if you're a 9th grader, then you have 9th grade tasks assigned to you. All right, so let's look at the different tabs that there are in Family Connection. The first one is Courses. You can click on Interesting Courses, and you can browse a course catalog here, or you can search for a course here and then add it to Interesting Courses if you want to. So this would be good if you are a 9th grader, a 10th grader, or a junior. You could put down courses that you might be interested in taking the following year. And right now, that's pretty much the only thing that Courses is billed for. Colleges, the tab for colleges, are really interesting. You have a link for colleges I'm thinking about. So it's basically a list of colleges that you have pinned and that you have figured out that you like, which I'll show you how to do that here in a sec. And this is for, when you're thinking about whatever career you want, and say it involves colleges, then you can, this is like a little feature where you can put whatever college you are thinking of attending, or any college that has whatever programs you're interested in this little space, so that when it comes to applying, you make sure that you apply to all the colleges you want to apply to. This feature here is for colleges that you're applying to. So when we get to the application stage as seniors, for instance, and seniors who are college bound, then you would click on this, and that would be it's like a little checklist for colleges to apply to. But this is what I want to show you, the Supermatch College Search, because this is really cool. We can search any college pretty much anywhere by any of these filters here, right? You can do it by location, by type of major, degree that you want. You can do it by the scores you have on ACT, and it'll show you what colleges you can get into. By tuition, by gender, by graduation rate, by disability services, by sports, by anything you can think of almost. So let's do by location here. I want to show you. You can search by region here, see that? You can search by state, right? So if I'm a Colorado student and I'm interested in in-state schools because they're cheaper, I click on Colorado, and these are all the schools that it's got for Colorado, which you can see here. Quite a bit, right? And this pin it here sends it to that feature I was telling you about before, the colleges you're interested in. So, when you pin it, it sends it to a list of things that, allows you to keep track of what colleges you're interested in. You can also click on here for requesting information, for a web tour, so you can go kind of look around. When you're ready for applications, you can just click on Apply Online, right? So this is a really handy little feature. If you didn't want to search by location and you wanted to search by major, you can do that too. You can search by bachelor's degree, you can search by associate's degree. You can search so let's search by bachelor's degree and say we would like to go for nursing. So these are schools that have, let me click on any of my selected majors. Oh, it's already selected. And so this shows schools with nursing, right? So you just click on whatever kind of filters you want, and it'll just keep refining it, refining it, and refining it. If you're interested in size, if you're interested in school type, which would be public or private, right? Traditional or community college, right? So those are all different kinds of ways to search for things. And of course you can pin them, right, which is the important thing. So after you've searched for some things, you can pin them so that you can come back to them later. So all the colleges you're interested in are always kept in a list. Say you're not interested in colleges, but you are interested in starting a career right out of high school. This would be the tab for you. You could search for favorite careers and career clusters. You can explore different careers. The interesting thing about this page, though, is that there are lots of students that I talk to all the time that say, I don't really know what I want to be when I grow up. I don't know what I want to do. And here are some tools, I guess, that you can use to help you. There's personality type, so this will tell you, what kind of personality type you have, and it will match you to certain careers and to certain colleges and majors and career fields. Or you could go to the Career Interest Profiler, which is where we're going to go. And you can find matching occupation lists, right? So if I took the little quiz here, right? And my interests were autistic, social, and enterprising, right? And if that's the case, those are my three highest scores, then I click on my matching occupation lists, and here are some occupations that it says that I would be good at if I had those three areas. Hope that makes sense to everybody. Under the About Me, this is where I can set up my goals. I can look at the tasks that Brysh has assigned you, that I have assigned you. Right? You can look under anything that you've done, your resume, your learning styles, your portfolio, your journal, any completed things you've done. So this is all about you. All right? When you're ready, there's going to be an assignment this year called Resume. So when you're ready to start building your resume, you click on here. Let me show you that. The resume thing is really cool because even if you're a ninth grader and you're just sort of starting out building your resume, you start with a field at a time, right? So you start with an objective, right? An objective is like some of these things on the right-hand side, right? To obtain a summer internship in the biology lab, or to, let's say, apply to the University of Northern Colorado to become a nurse, right? Like we were talking about before. That would be an objective. Right? And you just keep adding, and you can have a summary, you have work experience here, you have education, volunteer service. Now, when you're first starting out as a freshman, you're not going to be able to maybe fill out all of these because you may never have had a job, right? So you might not be able to do work experience. Does that make sense? But everybody's going to be able to fill out some fields, right? Like objective and summary and education, right? All of those things you've already done. Right? Some of you, as ninth graders, have extracurricular activities you're doing. Some of you have awards or certificates. So once you get to be a senior, though, you can go through here, and if you've been working on it all 4 years, you already have all the stuff built, and then you can go back and kind of edit it and add to things and take things out that you don't think are that important now, that sort of thing. But your resume should match your goals, right? If your goal is to go to college, then you're going to want a resume that says that, right? You can also use this, though, to build a resume for job applications. Either way. And then the last tab here is My Planner. It's got a couple of little tabbies up here, too, right? It's got an Overview tab. It's got a Goals tab. It's got a To-Do list, and it's got Tasks Assigned to Me. So your first assignment this year is going to be to do a goal. So you're going to be clicking into here. You're going to be selecting other goals. You're going to be typing in a goal here, right, and why it's important, and what I need to do to reach my goal. Right, you're going to be doing that. The to-do list is for you for making lists. Like if you need to add, I need to apply to 4 colleges, or I need to send out resumes to these places, that sort of thing. That's what the to-do list is all about. And then the tasks assigned to me is everything that you have to complete by the end of the year. So as a 12th grader here, if I was Sierra, I would be thinking, wow, okay, so I've got to complete these things by the end of the year. Okay? The due dates in here I have not changed. I just, we do this as a district, right? We put things in here and we send them out. So the due dates are in your Schoology class. Okay, so in your Schoology class that says ICAP, it's going to have 12th grade goals, and it's going to have college in Colorado, and it's going to have financial planning and resume and all this stuff, right? And if you were a 9th grader, it would have 9th grade goals and college in Colorado and resume. So these are all the things you have to complete, so that's a good way to kind of keep track of them. Okay, and you can go through them all at once. You can go through them, once a month. What you'll see in Schoology, when we go to ICAP, is that you'll see, there's basically one thing every month to do till the end of the year. All right, guys, so this was a quick tour of Family Connection. Remember, if you need any help of any kind with Naviance or with logging in or any of that sort of thing, make sure you contact me. All right. My contact info is on the main page of APS Online, but I'm going to give it to you now too, so get ready to write it down. My email is D as in David, L as in Louis, Brysh, B-R-Y-S-H, at aps.co or .k12.co.us. And then my phone number is 720-475-0775. So let's take a look at where we find that. We go here, we go to our website, we go to Contact Us, and then we scroll down to find me. I'm right at the top of the teachers. Right, here's my phone number, dlbrysh at aps.k12.co.us, and you can email me. All right, so I look forward to seeing you around, and I hope this is good info for you for later on in your life, right? Whether it's going to be career, whether it's going to be college, whatever it might be. All right, guys, so take care and let me hear from you, all right? Okay.